pod, aka People of Detroit. We wanna put people on. You know what I'm saying? We wanna get the world to know more about Detroit.
Well, what makes us different at the pod is that we want to have real stories by real people and it displaying real triumphs. At the end of the day, in Detroit, one thing we know how to do is hustle harder.
Yo, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And y'all in here rocking with the pod, aka the people of Detroit.
Yeah.
Yes. And today, we got a black man on here that's doing quite a bit with himself. You know what I'm saying? He is a basketball coach. He's an entrepreneur, event planner. Shit, he even a teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Educators in the building.
And, this is our first teacher on here. Yeah. And, of course, he black, and he going to hold it down for the black community because there's not a lot of black male teachers that's really, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that stood out to me about him. And who am I speaking about? A.K.A. Myles. Man. You know what I'm saying? Myles Caffee, a.k.a. Mad Myles. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, coming through.
Yes, indeed. Much love.
Yes. And we going to start off by asking you, bro, what hood made you, bro?
Born and raised on Schoolcraft. My mom's, that's her hood for sure, but I grew up on Joyride.
Okay, yeah.
On Joyride when I was like 7.
Okay, bad.
Yeah, both.
West side, y'all here?
Shout out to 7 Mile too, man. My pops was on 7 Mile, so.
Okay, that's real.
I always make this joke. I can't really claim a specific hood because I done lived in so many
me too. I done lived around too.
With my granny, I lived on Joy Road, right on Ashton, a few houses down from McDonald's. McDonald's myself to death. Period. Okay, so it's like little sprinkles here and there. Just call me West Side.
No, I feel that's a fact. That's a fact. We was in Brightmo for a little bit too, so yeah. But Joy Road is where it's at for sure.
Okay. And you got quite a things going on. I know you went to go ahead.
He's a wild
I'm gonna let her say it. Yeah, I'm gonna let her say it.
So the cat's out the bag. We was definitely schoolmates. Weston Technical Academy. I now believe they're Weston Preparatory or something like that. Yeah. Hey, and on some crazy stuff. Sidebar. Why did I make contact with Miss Linda Previch? Sidebar. I had to throw that out there. Like, that was crazy. That was on another note.
That school was crazy.
Yeah, that school, we had like 52 kids.
The thing about that with school is like, we just go take everybody from the west side of Detroit and put them in one school.
Yeah, that was it.
It was for sure.
So it was people in poles and hoods and all kind of stuff in there. It was a mess.
Everybody was cool though, for the most part. Yeah.
Our little dysfunctional family. Anybody that ever went to a Detroit charter, especially after getting kicked out of all public schools, then y'all know how that's rolling when you dealing with charter schools and the sprinkles of kids from here and there everywhere. Shout out to any Western Technical Academy alumni.
What's good,
Yes. And I believe you went to, as far as college-wise, you went to Lansing Community College, correct?
Yep, and Michigan State.
And MSU, yes. And which one you graduated from?
Michigan State.
Michigan State?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shout out MSU, you know what I'm saying, for sure. And during that time in college, man, what's some things that, you know what I'm saying, you had on your mind as what you wanted to be with yourself?
I'm gonna take it back. I didn't even graduate from Michigan State. I needed one more year, and the reason I said that because you brought it up, I was so focused on coming back home all the time too. You know what I'm saying? It was a weird balance of trying to focus but still having issues in the neighborhoods, having family issues and stuff like that. And again, when you were in college, somewhere like I was broke up there. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to come back home, make some little money, stuff like that. But the opportunity was crazy. I learned a lot. I learned how to grow as a man for sure. Being independent, taking care of myself. So if that's the answer, that's all I kind of.
Oh no, sure. You answered it for me, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? During in college, you joined a frat, correct? Yeah. And them shout out to the bros.
I the Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, Gamma Spring 11, Deuce Club.
Okay.
That's crazy, though.
That's just a whole nother world of terminology, a whole nother world to me. Because even though I am a college graduate, I did not go the traditional route. So there were certain experiences that I didn't really see. It would be just living vicariously through others. Okay, as far as if you could take yourself back, what you went through to go ahead and pledge and do all of that, would you go through all that again?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah, but
I know a couple AKAs that said they would never want to go through something like that ever again.
I must say I say yeah because like if I can keep the same mindset, it's a lot of stuff that I would do a little differently for sure.
Okay.
Like, but I like how me and my line came through. Like if we weren't feeling something, it is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect,
no,
this is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing really that, you know, the movies and stuff. It wasn't nothing that.
It's not as dramatic as the movies.
I mean, they have a couple little weird news articles that come out here and there where they get a little crazy.
I can only speak on for what I went through.
But you know, it wasn't that experience. Yeah, for sure.
And you was on the step team, correct? And you stepped and everything.
Yeah, I traveled. I did all that. Memphis, Atlanta.
That's super dope.
That's dope.
Ohio,
that college experience doing that.
And I believe
people be so surprised though. I wasn't nothing like that.
All right, when the cameras go off, I might have to have you show me something. He like, look, I don't know about that.
That's like 11 years ago. I'm 11 in this now.
You need some WD-40?
All that.
Oh, right.
All that.
And y'all won the Motor City Step.
Yeah, Motor City Step Show.
Step Show, okay. Yeah. And I think if I'm correct, y'all first win was at Ferris State. Or your first win?
That was my first
win.
Was that Ferris State?
All right, man. Y'all doing great.
Oh,
for sure. Ferris State, yep. That was going into my second year to the frat, man.
How was that experience, bro, when you won and like how was you feeling? Like, damn, I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
About time because my frat was the last in the Divine Nine. You know what I'm saying? So we were very young out of everybody else. So we really ain't winning like that either.
Right.
We crossed, you know what I'm saying, new ideas, fresh minds. We finally get us a dub and we was just rolling. Like we kind of just, this is us, this how y'all go to take it or leave it type of attitude. And we kind of ran the state like for a long time,
That's
man.
Real.
So it was super dope, man.
That's real, okay.
Just to piggyback real quick, I want to ask something. Piggybacking off of your fraternity ties, how do you feel like your connections and your relationships with your frat brothers, how have they benefited you just in your career, life, just in general?
I mean, like I said, Kyle, they the main reason I say like my life changed. You know how we kind of grew up, like you know what I'm saying. Family, you know what I'm saying. You know the difference between relatives and family. You know when they say that is blood couldn't change nothing. Like we didn't. Started businesses together from the podcast to game trucks to clubs, throwing venues, and being in each other's weddings. We know each other's families, goddaddies, and it ain't even just the frats, it's the sororities too. A lot of the ladies in the different sororities is real close to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? My family and stuff like that.
That's real.
Getting each other jobs. A lot of the I plugged one of the sorority girls to be a teacher at my school. And vice versa.
Looking out for each other,
it's definitely that, so the relationships between the organizations is dope for sure.
So it's safe to say, if y'all have an opportunity presented to join a fraternity or sorority, definitely strongly consider it, because you hear right from this source, right from the gentleman's mouth here, Myles, he telling y'all, hey, it's true. What you hearing is true. It's lifelong connection. So make sure y'all building that.
For sure, and stay humble. You know what I'm saying? I tell people I don't burn bridges, I build them. And when you do that, all the positive energy that you want come right back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you also, could you explain, you're the CEO of Made to Be?
Made to Be started in 2012. Right around when we won the Step Show. The Greeks it was never like, Atlanta got Atlanta Greek Picnic. Probably one of the biggest Greek picnics in the country, for real. So we didn't have one here, so I wanted to have one here. It's called Michigan Made Weekend.
For sure.
And basically at that time, I was just over us as African Americans spending so much on Gucci, Louis, stuff like that.
For sure.
So I wanted to start wearing black-owned businesses, you know, apparel, supporting the black businesses. This is not a new thing, y'all. This has been going on for a while. So that's where this started. You know, that was my goal to always, you know, if it's anybody that got anything business-wise, I'm going to support it. I'm going to put you on. If you want to rap, you can rap at the picnic. If you're a DJ, you can DJ here. If you got something you want to sell, come sell it.
That's dope.
Made to be a boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be your own, you know, general by the wealth of, you know, put on for your family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a first generational everything.
Wow.
A lot of my family's drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
it is what it is. They cool with it, but we got to change that mindset and, you know, do bigger things. Travel.
Yeah.
Network.
It's definitely, the world is definitely bigger than your backyard.
Oh, for sure.
And I know the first time I ever really got out of the country, and not Canada, but the first time I really got out the country and I went to the UK and I seen their culture, their people, and it really, even though they all spoke English, just their culture in general opened my eyes to how much I felt like I was missing out on a little bit, not really stepping outside of the city to view the world. And it's like when you experience that and seeing everybody and how they move, and then you bring that back to your Detroit roots, it's like you had that balance.
I remember my first time going to Dominican Republic, and I'm like, this inside thing cool, but I'm going out of here. They like, no, don't go. I'm out of here. I'm about to go see what these neighborhoods is like. No, and I was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to see what's really going on out here. We are super blessed over here. You know, and a lot of people don't know when their next meal go be, don't got cars, don't got great houses and stuff like that. So you need to see that to come back home and be, like you said, stay humble, man.
Yeah.
And be grateful for the life you got.
For sure. And I also seen that is it Arts and Technology Academy? Is that where you the head coach at?
Yeah.
And you just became the head coach this past October, correct?
Okay. And congratulations.
Yeah, congrats on that. You know what I'm saying? I know that was a big move.
Tough year. But yeah, that was a big move for sure, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, how was you feeling, bro, when you pulled that email up and you read it and you was like,
I mean,
did you know it was kind of coming though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did, because me and my other assistant coach, he was a head coach of 5th and 6th grade, and I did 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
And we won 2 championships with both those teams, the middle school team.
In 2018 and 19, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And I kind of felt it because my players moved up, and they were struggling. You know what I'm saying? So everybody kept asking, we need y'all to come up, we need y'all to move up. But I really like the discipline when they're younger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm with it. I'll take any challenge, you know what I'm saying? So when I took it, you know, I'm like, all right, let's get it. And we did great. Like, you know, to me, the first year it was smooth. We lost a lot of games, but that comes with rebuilding stages. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
So this year was dope for me, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of work. You know, the level of basketball period is crazy. My camera crack was just talking outside, like how Jason Tatum doing KD right now.
Oh, man, he doing him so nasty.
And it's the levels, though. You know what I'm saying? Tatum is not the young Tatum no more. It's time for real. KD is older, so I can see my freshmen who's going against all these seniors right now picking up later on, 2-3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So this was a great year. I was excited for the next 2-3 years to come. But it was dope, though. I got a lot of praise for, becoming a high school coach.
That's real. That's real.
And then you're going to make, you got to think, too, when you look back to that cool teacher that impacted your life or that coach that impacted your life, you are in that position to do that every time you spend, some time with these young men. You're building that with them. So you have actually, like, a bare responsibility on you, but at the same time, it's like, it's rewarding.
It's like they probably around you more than they around their own pops.
Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so you kind of got to, at the same time, step in and play that brother/father figure role. You know what I'm saying? And kids going to be kids. Teenagers going to be teenagers. They going to be childish sometimes. They going to do stupid stuff sometimes. But, that's why they got people like you and, you know what I'm saying, teachers and things of that nature to be around them to tell them, like, hey, do this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get this age for nothing. These teenagers be running around doing their thing, and it be wild sometimes. But I seen that you've been having fun, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing.
The key is being able to relate, because like I said, like, we went went to a school where mostly you here because you got kicked out of a school. You know what I'm saying? I went to Rudderman, I went to McKenzie. You know what I'm saying? I went to Weston, got kicked out of Weston, got back in Weston. So it's like, I understand everything. I get everything. It was a time where I didn't have somewhere to stay. I had the Jordans. I got it taken away. You know what I'm saying? I done literally went through everything y'all can possibly say y'all went through. I done lost friends, you know, got some murders and robberies and going to jail, all that. So they know that I can relate. So it's like you said, shout out to Dave. I took him to a game the other day. I got a podcast class. And we went to go work. And she like, Caffee, like a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they're saying. And it's just like, like you said, there's not a lot of black males anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
In the school system. So it's like, once you're there, you got to let them
really
know this is what it is.
Yeah, you got to put your staple in.
But you got to have fun too, bro.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
And I'm pretty sure they can all probably say you the coolest teacher they ever had.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, we just went boxing too last week, so I took him to Jabs Gym. Shout out to
I did see that.
Okay.
And it was dope because everybody think they can fight. And it's like, no, bro, I'm looking at your stance here. You can't do nothing. So, but it was dope because it's like you learning the obedience. You know what I'm saying? You see, you got to be in shape. And discipline and all of this, and they had a good time. They would sleep on the bus on the way back, though.
Oh, yeah. They was deep down, I'm sure.
Yeah, but they hit the punching bag, but that was a dope trip. Like, just being creative in school, different trips. Like, we shot music videos.
Oh, wow.
We did all type of things in there, bro. So.
Dope.
So is that class that you're running, is that mostly like a media class during the regular curriculum, or is that something you're doing outside of school, like after school?
And shout out to my boss, because she real open-minded. I went to her, like, I just started a podcast brand and a podcast team, and she like, I really want to teach the kids this because, they TikTok, they YouTube,
teaching
and do all
skills,
that anyway,
essentially.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this
and that's the
really
Forecast Network, correct? That you're speaking of.
Podcast
Shout
Network,
out Forecast.
Man. Yeah, what
Forecast.
up, Crack? What up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And she was with it. So, like, I teach it every fourth hour. I could take, like, 10 to 12 kids, and we create content, man.
And then that's got to be a fun. I mean, it's not like you teaching something that you snoozing on. Like, you teaching something that you active in that's
Most
dope.
kids is on the computers and phones, so they going to find entertainment in that for sure.
They be mad when I give them vocabulary words, but you
gotta
we still got to learn something.
Balance it out.
We still got to learn something, though.
They can't be off.
But with so many programs being taken out of the school systems, it's dope that you have an open-minded boss that's allowing you to bring that type of curriculum in to where these kids can get out and literally they could be working on this right now and become millionaires by the time they finish school. Just the way how the internet rolls and you teaching them skills. So kudos to you for that. You need several flowers.
I want to shout out. It's all September Williams, man. Shout out to the boss, bro, because like I said, it's an art school. As soon as we had that conversation, music studio in there, not dance studio in there, not
and she making it happen right away.
You know what I'm saying? Because it makes sense. So, shout out to the boss, man, for sure.
Okay, that's real. So, I want to ask you a random question, man. So, where did the name Big Brother Heart Attack come from?
That's crazy. So in the frat, we got a stroll called Heart Attack. That's probably one of my favorite strolls. But when I thought I had a health issue, I had asthma, but I had real bad inflammation around my heart, and I actually had a mild one.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of just fit, you know what I'm saying? Taking the negative and put it into the positive for sure, you know what I'm saying? And, I beat that. I was scared. That was crazy. I was young when that happened, bro.
I already know.
Wait, what?
When you used to just move in a certain way and then your body started doing some ill shit, like what the, you know what I'm saying? Sure. But I'm glad you made it through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love that name.
You blessed
too,
for sure, bro.
Yeah, facts. And it's crazy because that actual stroll is like stepping to the music, basically.
Right.
So everybody, all the IOTAs throughout the country is doing that stroll right now, bro. And that was a Michigan thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just hard.
So transcend, basically.
That's tough.
Yeah. And I want to ask a question about this green punch, man. What's in that thing?
Oh my God, you was going crazy. Hey man, I don't. So the thing,
we got to make sure our guests is, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, you're killing it.
For sure, I appreciate that, Brody.
The Centaur Piss, that's the frat drink. The way my chapter do, only 2 people learn how to make that. Just so everybody don't be out here just
doing it. Yeah, that's true. That's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
So, I'm not a guy that make drinks, so I'm straight. They wanted me to. I'm like, nah, this ain't even me. Get that to somebody else, bro. But it's straight though, man. It's fire for sure.
Okay, that's real.
that is a random one. That's crazy.
You want to explain to the people about Top 10 Collection?
Oh man, a project that went. It didn't happen. Oh, what you think, bro? It happened. We working.
Say it's in progress.
It might be. I don't know. I kind of gave it up, to be honest. But Top 10. We want to do a show of top 10s. Like, everybody always on Facebook saying, what's your top 10 this, what's your top 10 that.
Okay.
I wanted to do the podcast, but I actually wanted to open up a clothing store, too, with the top 10 best clothing lines in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's dope. I love that idea.
That's
yeah,
dope.
y'all can have that, whatever. But whoever want to go ahead.
Y'all
Hey,
take it.
Listen, y'all hit me up. Y'all hit me up if y'all like it. Let's make something work. But I did, I had a lot of people on deck before everybody blew up. Like, Wealthy was ready. Cool, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of people on that H2E, but people don't be ready. It's not a diss, but people don't be ready for certain things when they think.
That's in every aspect of the world.
It's
hard
getting.
They wasn't ready.
It's hard getting 10 minds together to do one thing. Not saying it can't happen, but everybody ain't gonna be on the same page sometimes.
Financially too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
We might think something happened, but you got kids, you got a car that might just break down. You got to spend all this money on this. Like, it just, things happen.
Hey, I've been there. Natural Nation LLC, shameless plug. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, we had 12 Oaks, by the way. Come see us. You know what I'm saying?
But I went through several transitions because before I even started making products, just piggybacking off what you're saying, and I had went through where initially it was supposed to be like a lifestyle company, and I was just gonna just promote different natural products and woo. And at that time, mentally, it was more me than my partner that I asked to come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was more me. And then some years went by, and then I thought about bringing it back, and then that went through a different evolution. And then that time I had brought my sister in, and then the products started getting made, and that started being influenced by my son have eczema. So, but by that time I didn't have partners anymore. It had made so many transitions that it was like, you know what, this is what it is right now. Sometimes it's just a timing thing. Yeah. It's like the ideas, we don't have to put them to bed. Sometimes they're just not ready, and they need to, be cultivated a little bit, so it happens.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, I ain't mad about it. It's just funny. That was something, though, I really thought was about to happen. Like everything was ready. And then the month before, it was just like, no, it's not. And I'm just like, what the hell just happened, bro? But all right, bro. Like that.
Hey,
but it's
man,
cool.
It be like that sometimes.
I love it, though, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was just a stepping stone to something better. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about how blessed you are for real, it's like, you know what? That was probably a reason why that happened.
That was the fire that we took off after that. So
see, everything work out for a reason in divine order.
Yes, it do, for sure. And I also hear about you are an event planner. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
It's crazy because, somewhat was made to be just doing the picnic. You know what I'm saying? They seen how big it was. It started at Kensington Park. Then we went to Belle Isle. We went to Peterson Park. Just being able to have a vision to do all type of events. You know what I'm saying?
Michigan Made Weekend was kind of big. You did that for some years, right?
Yeah. That was 10 years now.
Yeah.
So this year, when are you having it this year?
I always do it July 16th, my birthday weekend.
Okay.
I'm having a meeting this week. I was just telling Craig, so I'll have more. That's why I said things come back, we can make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just seeing that and people dope. And then I did my own wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
wow.
I did birthday party. You feel me?
Shout out
it's just
Chantel too.
yeah, what up, Chantel?
Hey, girl.
So yeah, just whenever somebody need help, that's how I take it as that. You know what I'm saying? From party planning, whatever.
To organize an entire Greek picnic, to me, that's an event planner, period. So
basketball games, community service projects, the picnic, fashion shows, we did all that. So
okay. Could you explain the abbreviation with IS Reloaded?
That's just the line name. So it was 6 of us.
Okay.
So that's just our whole line name, and then each individual person got their own name. So when they be like Big Brother Pork Chop and all that in the movies and all that, so that's what that is. So that Reloaded, that's all 6 of us.
I want to switch it up a little bit.
Go ahead.
A little bit. I want to know your favorite. It don't matter if it was past, current, however you want to flip it. Favorite Detroit rapper. Let's go.
Big Hurt and Peasy. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. We'll take that.
Okay.
Shout out Big Hurt.
Shout out Big Hurt. Shout out Peasy
Shout
for
out
sure.
Peasy,
Yes.
No, that's it. Big Hurt was probably like the first rapper I listened to from Detroit outside of Blade.
Man.
And Hurt was just different, man.
Yes. Listen, I tell people this all the time, and I get very serious when I talk about Big Hurt. His lyrics, you know how people rap and they just make shit rhyme? No. Herk rhymed. His shit. If you go listen to any Rock Bottom, any Big Hurt, his rhymes was true rhyme. They rhymed, like the words was like, yes, that for sure. Because you listen to 2 Chainz, Wayne, and all that, they make the words rhyme. They still cold, to my niggas. But rappers make shit rhyme, but Herk, no. Like, that nigga was the man for a long time. It still is, honestly. You know what I'm saying? He a Detroit legend. You know what I'm saying? Peasy, of course. You know what I'm saying? He a legend in his own right. He been doing his thing for quite some time too.
Yeah, for sure. But wait, we gotta mention though, just to touch on that, we gotta mention Herk was the man before all the social media. So that's when the grind was even harder without social media, and to break through that and come through with that. And that's why I said
shout out to Rock Bottom and Street Lords, man, because I was we was young listening to that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like
dropped out, no education. Man. I'm coming for your whole federation. Like, come on, dog.
I had him on my podcast, bro, and we was talking like the thing that sealed the deal with that, man. He in that disc when they was battling, he killed them to me, man, off the pop beat, and I'm just like, Herk that. Herk just snapped. I'm like, he that, man.
He that, man. He ain't. That's crazy. My favorite rapper in the D. I got quite a few rappers in the D I listen to, but Payroll, man. Payroll, something. Man, he's something different, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Sada in there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Babyface Ray. You know, all the Detroit niggas, but
I rock with everybody from
pay my due when it come to spitting, man. So, you know, shout out DVC. We did just have Chef Tony on here. You know, that interview coming soon. And
shout out All-Star JR too. I rock with
shout out All-Star JR. Yeah, for sure. And I know he went through that crazy shit recently, man. I'm glad he made it up out that shit, man.
That's what we gotta stop doing, though, man.
That shit crazy,
I'm so tired of that, bro. You shifted to a whole nother topic.
Yeah, man. I know, right?
I'm tired of that shit, man. Y'all be careful out there.
But no, for sure, man, for sure. And so as far as like anything you doing now, what is something that you went through that you were very surprised to get through, like during your process as, you know, just life in general, you know, becoming a coach and doing your forecast podcast, and, you know, what was something where you was just like, you know what I'm saying, you didn't expect to get past it, but you end up prevailing, man. What was a moment?
The health issues I was talking about, for real, bro. It was at a point where I couldn't see on my left, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I couldn't barely walk. Like, it was crazy, bro. And it was just like, people joking, like, the pill thing, you would start taking pills just to get that pain away type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, winging myself off of that.
Right,
and just really, after that, I just really felt like, couldn't shit stop me now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I defeated this.
Yeah, I can't make no excuse for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's
it's
true,
like,
man.
like, just that, and just seeing my mom go through all the health shit she went through, too. Strong, you know what I'm saying? Coming from nothing, having everything, losing shit, bouncing back, like, that keep me going for real, bro.
I mean, that's what Detroit is about, and that's what our podcast is about for sure, is, you know, tragedy turn triumph. Like, we know how to survive, how to hustle, and just and get it in. I want to ask you about, what is it, Mad 90s?
Oh, yeah.
What's popping with the Mad 90s, Doc?
I love the 90s, man.
Man.
Listen, the 90s
my favorite decade. I love it.
Everything.
I love it.
Everything. Music, movies, games,
TV shows. Everything was the shit.
All that. So just getting our view, like Detroiters, to come talk about their favorite things in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? From the apparel, like I said, I love music. You feel me? I love the TV shows. I love the movies. So let's just sit here and chop it up. I love documentaries, period, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's lacking, like, I wish we had. You know, we used to actually have the camcorders. I just don't got none of the footage. You know what I'm saying? But just being able to put that in there. But like, I get y'all to come on here and talk about the TV shows on this episode.
That's dope.
Talk about the music on this episode.
Yeah, that's dope.
You gonna have me on there for 3 hours talking about the 90s.
Cool. I said, listen, it's already there.
That's my era.
He is Fresh Prince. You can't tell him no.
You ain't never lied. Ain't never lied.
Man, Cash Money, big influence on my life. Dame Dash, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, AI. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of them from the 90s.
Crazy.
Bro.
And the crazy part about it is when you name certain figures from the 90s, even though I watched sports with my family, but even though I wasn't a big sports kid, Jordan was still a big part of my childhood. So it's just one of those things where you had to just be there. Yeah. You had to be there. You had to be there. And the
90s made that next millennium great like it was. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody was young, but they shifted to be GOATs in that year. You know, 2000 to 2010, from Lil Wayne, Eminem, Luda, all of them took off. So 90s is super dope to me. That's what 90s is about. Even like going to Belle Isle, growing up in the 90s is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
The barbecues hit different.
Yeah, all of that was different.
Dancing,
everything.
In the 90s, I'm going to tell y'all about the Detroit 90s.
Talk about it.
When you go to your auntie house, everybody over there.
Yes, everybody.
When you go to grandma's house, everybody over there.
The adults playing cards, y'all in the other part of the house.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, everybody over there.
Yes, indeed.
It was like everybody daddy had money.
They was playing dominoes.
It was just man. I swear, I'll tell you.
Listen, you could literally, your people could literally have a job at the plant, and y'all actually be all right. You wouldn't even know you lived in the hood. Other people have to tell you lived in the hood.
That is
like
the message of the doc, though, because it's like, bro, when you think about it, like, those are times when we was really happy and we really didn't have nothing like everybody got now.
Yeah.
No Wi-Fi, internet, phones, none of that.
You really got
GPS,
out in the streets.
None of that shit.
You got out in the streets.
Like you had to know where the hell you was going.
Catching a bus.
I remember not having a phone and literally be gone all day, but my parents still knew where I was at.
We still communicated and knew everything.
Yeah.
All day. I wish my kids would be gone all day and I don't talk to them. It's a whole different situation. Y'all got me feeling the way I need to drink.
My bad. Who's your favorite Detroit rapper?
For me, I'm probably going to have to say, because I have a lot of people that I like, which is unfortunate. I do like Big Sean a lot.
I was about to
Payroll did grow on me over the last few years, especially. Like, I always liked him, but it's just his flow he just has such a boss flow to me. And that just really, really made me feel like he's our Detroit Jay-Z. You know, yes, I'm comparing Payroll to Jay-Z. It is what it is.
Pay make you want to go to the bag.
Yes, and it's just that whole hustle, and I like that vibe. I'm going to say recently, I do feel like I have been identifying with Sodomore because once I got looser and I just started experiencing life a little different, I was able to have a little bit more fun with music.
That's
and he makes me have a lot of fun. I can say that because sometimes I be feeling a little old, and I be needing a reminder that I'm not old. I need that reminder, like, you're not old, girl. You better loosen up. So I had to say that. But then, honestly, I also like Slum Village. I'm real big into Dilla production and a lot of underground hip-hop. Shout out Super MC. You know, and then we can start talking about Proof and Iron Fist. And we can start talking about a lot of different cats that rap.
Y'all see what I did with?
So
that's real, though.
She go
a lot
crazy.
Of people forget. And then that's what, when you said Sean, when we talk about the best rapper in Detroit is Royce the 5'9".
I was gonna say, Royce.
I can agree.
He's a flowing head. I can agree that. He be flowing.
Eminem, you talking about this nigga
scientist.
I'm taking Royce over him.
No, I would say that too because they came up together. So it's like they kind of piggybacked off each other's flow. But it's like Royce is Royce and M is M. But at the same time, since they came up together around the same time doing the same thing, a lot of people go with Royce and a lot of people go with M. But it's like
yin and yang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They balance.
But it's like those are the top two lyricists, like all time Detroit shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they been holding it down forever, and they to this day still is dropping shit. 45 years old, dropping albums and just saying crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
But then I could mention too, especially when he was like really, really like first came out. Shout out Bodie James. I just, it's a lot of people I like from the city, and I like thought-provoking music as well.
That's what I think we heard because
we got that balance.
No, for sure.
You can literally find, a battle rapper, a conscious artist, a bag rapper. You can literally find every single different type of flow in our city. You know what I mean? So it's that's what make us so balanced. And tell you the truth, we really taste makers, because everybody, I don't care what nobody say.
We Motown though.
Motown, we taste makers. I think people forget sometimes. People forget sometimes. When they put on their buffs, they better remember. But I just wanted to throw that out there. But it's just, we got so much greatness. So thank you for coming back to me. You put me in a good mood. Me getting to name all these favorite people I like.
Music make us happy, man.
Man, it run through my blood, man. But let's talk about another love that you got, man. Basketball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who is? I ain't gonna say who your favorite player.
Okay.
You already know. I'm about to say that's really like, I don't. But name one or two players. You know what I'm saying, that always gonna be on your list. You know what I'm saying? Let's just start there. I don't want to say
Kobe for sure.
Shaq and Kobe, bet. That was a dominant duo. They was
not
unstoppable.
Even individually though, because I was when I say I was watching, my grandfather had me watching basketball early.
Yeah.
And I remember Isaiah Thomas, and my grandmother was you know what I'm saying?
That's how I was too. Yeah, me too.
2-3 years old. I really remember that. No cap.
Yeah.
And watching Jordan dominate, but then being on my own without them, seeing Penny and Shaq go crazy.
Yep, fact.
I want Penny. I want phones. You know what I'm saying? I had phones before they started rocking now. You know what I'm saying? So seeing Shaq be Shaq, and then seeing Kobe be Kobe coming from high school and really just doing what he did, and even doing it without Shaq.
Yeah.
Those two.
They both did it without each other. I mean, even though he had Wade, it's like he still
went there and
got away from the dynamic of Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
So I always tell people they did it without each other. So
yeah,
those two for sure. And then Jordan just there. So
that's
why I didn't say Jordan.
It's like we got to come up with other answers, because that's what I'm saying. That's MJ. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to McGrady and Iverson too.
I was gonna say Iverson.
Yes, T-Mac.
He was a joy to watch.
Kobe said that was his toughest defender he ever played. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? T-Mac, because T-Mac was underrated.
T-Mac was hard,
he tried to sneak on the Spurs and get a ring, but it didn't.
Ain't that crazy, bro?
It didn't quite work out. He like, all right, I want to be. I ain't got to play. Okay, come on, Tim. The glass.
Took an L. I couldn't believe that.
Tried to sneak a nigga that ring, but he always gonna be greatest, one of the greatest for sure.
Hype, man. I love it. I love football more though, man. Not no more, but I grew up a football player. I grew up playing football.
Oh, okay.
Basketball definitely my favorite for sure.
Yeah. What is can you name a real hype experience from one of your basketball games where it was a last minute steal or a last minute buzzer beater? Like, what was a moment where you was just so proud of your boys, dog?
And honestly, the first championship, man, because my first year I was an assistant. Okay. And I say we was getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, all right. So, like I said, I come from a football family, but one of my players came to me like, Coach, Coach, I really want you to be the head coach. I feel like if you do what you do, we'll be straight. Right. So I'm like, all right. The other coaches went elsewhere. So I'm like, all right, let's get it. And we started early. We prepped early. I used some of the frat tests. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? We started clothing line brands. You know what I'm saying? So
dope.
We just did everything, and we really worked hard. So that last game was a 3-game series. So we won. And this dude, like a young KD, no bullshit. He eighth grade. 6'3".
Oh, my.
Crazy. Lord. You know what I'm saying? He wound up scoring 40 in the second game. They win. So we tied. And that third game was so hectic, man. The crowds is crazy. Mind you, this is middle school. You feel me? Looking like a college game right now, man. And just
some AAU shit or something.
Man, just being able to pull that off. They poured the water all on me and all that. It was just dope. And I'm just like, bro, we only in the 8th grade. This 7th and 8th grade, y'all. Right. Just that and our 5th and 6th grade team winning championships. First time the school ever won. That was probably the dopest moment.
Oh, man. That's
and just
nice.
Going back to back, winning one next year. You know what I'm saying? With a different
It's
group.
in the books.
No, facts.
It's in the books.
Yeah, for sure.
That's hard. Yeah.
Now, what I want to know is, as far as in terms of entrepreneurship, is there anything you have going on currently in your brands that we didn't get to discuss that you want to tell the people about?
Just the Forecast podcast. The whole network is probably the main thing that we focus on right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shout out to Slap, shout out to Crack. We going into 4 years in August.
Okay.
And like I said, we done had multiple shows, man, and just like I said, you got Games on Crack is the main focus right now. We just pushing like to all the gamers out there. Y'all want to tap in with that? That's what we on.
Okay.
I got Urban Kings and Queens. That's something like y'all show right now. You know, getting entrepreneurs, people that's doing great things out there.
For sure.
That's coming back for season 2.
Perfect.
And I just built my garage into a studio.
You ready?
Oh wow!
Yeah, so we working, man. That's pretty much it for that.
Oh yeah, shout out Wifey Salon.
Oh yeah, Shemaine's Beauty Bar.
Gotta get that plug.
Shemaine's Beauty Bar.
I need y'all hair done, man. Let me know. Let her know. But yeah, like I said, it's all about just getting the content. My daughter, she 2 and she on a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, she dope. She telling me that, Daddy, when we doing YouTube, Daddy, I'm ready.
Oh,
like,
she ready.
She's
she ain't
2
scared.
years old, man. And she's coming up with content. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Maya crazy.
It's definitely a different
Definitely
generation of babies out
But
here.
she was in there with me setting up. You know what I'm saying? She's seeing what we doing. She watching us on TV. So, you know, she's seeing it work.
Yeah, she gonna
like
definitely
I said,
bleed
it
that.
ain't even about me. We setting up for our kids. Craig got 2
Facts.
kids. And my Slaps got 2 kids. We got the game truck. They gonna be running that. All these businesses that we doing, that's theirs.
That's real. That's how I did. I started something for my daughter, a clothing line. I got her name on there as a CEO with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's called Shywear. You know what I'm saying? And her name was Shyla, so I kind of flipped it like that.
I got to see what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's kind of slow motion right now because we've been real busy with the podcast. We just opened the kiosk at 12 Oaks. Shameless plug again. And so we've been really busy like a motherfucker. And, you know, and then I still got a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same. We in
I
there.
still go clock in. You know what I'm saying? So once the podcast started cracking in the beginning of the year, I ain't done with it. I just kind of got it to the side until it's like when I'm ready to pick back up on it. But the other shit we've been doing in our lives been picking up so crazy, man.
That's how it was. When our season started, we had to chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then I just had Crack come to the practices and the games and record that. That's still content. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Everything is content.
Yeah,
you know?
So we just paused the podcast for a minute. And, you know, now, like I said, season over, so we about to get back to it.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
And could you explain to the people about 2020 Juneteenth, where you did a peaceful protest in Dearborn?
Oh man, shout out to Jalen. He a Sigma. He from Wayne State. We did a protest at Michigan State, man. Some students was hanging black dolls on campus. You feel me? So even with my frat, you know, my frat was founded in 1963 when all the riots and stuff was going on.
Right.
So this is one of the main reasons I joined. You know, we powerful people. We powerful men and women.
Fact.
And I'm just not a fan of how others treat us. You know what I'm saying? If we do something wrong, don't mean that we should be killed.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this was during COVID. You feel me? And y'all still killing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killing us.
Right.
So we went to Dearborn. I grew up, like I said, I grew up on Joyride. Right next to us is Tireman. You feel me?
Yep.
Dearborn was always messing with us, bro, growing up, pulling us over and just treating us a certain way. Me and Jalen went to the Dearborn Police Department and we chopped it up with the chief, and he was real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, things is different. We trying to wean them guys out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they actually helped us with that protest.
Nice.
That's a start. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, man, fuck the police, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we still got to work together.
And we still need police.
We still need them because somebody breaking your shit, who you gonna call?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Ghostbusters ain't nowhere around.
You hear me? So, shit. It was dope, man. Like I said, we crazy. Can't nobody come get them shooters for you, bro. It's dead, man. But, we did a great, everybody came out, man. All the Greeks came out, you know what I'm saying? Some non-Greeks pulled up. And it was just a dope experience. Like I said, that was probably like my third one. But the goal is just to really get others to see, like, we get treated so fucked up, man.
Man, I swear, bro.
Like, it's still going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
systemic racism is crazy.
It's real. And I feel like I be wanting to let the shit go. You know what I'm saying? I hate looking at the past. I'm ready to move forward from this shit. But
it keeps getting put in your face.
You keep putting shit here. So
right.
It's all about, it's because you know what I'm saying, not the other, not us, because we melanated, you know what I'm saying? The other people, they keep it in their family, and it be a generational thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the great grandparents told the things, and then the grandparents told, and it ain't like they growing up just hating. Is you know what I'm saying? It's the family making it. It's what they growing up in. It's what they seeing. So they gonna still portray it. They can't do it as bad as they used to in the 60s, 50s, all that stuff. But it's still there. You know what I'm saying? But they do it in other ways. We can go walk into a bank right now. We getting looked at. You know what I'm saying? Let a white person walk in the bank with a whole gun and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just different when it come to us.
Shout out to all the non-racist woke individuals that are contributors towards working through positive
Who you think the worst?
I think Asians is worse than the whites, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely can see what you're saying with the Asians.
Well, then there's certain things. There's certain things on a cultural level when you look on an international level in some Asian culture, and there's been some conversations about colorism within colorism, not even just racism, but colorism within Asian dynamics as well, especially with there was actually a song circulating that there was
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, the individual was Indian, and in the song he was saying that her skin is so light that it would make Beyonce jealous. And when you look at a lot of different Bollywood and different films, that is a real thing. Not saying that Asian culture and everyone that's Asian is racist. So let's be clear, because some people take things you say and run with it. Yeah. But based on what we're saying is just I see that there's a trend with a lot of colorism and racism within Asian cultures.
But shout out to you for even showing the differences between those, because a lot of people do be having that mixed up too.
We have colorism within the black community. Colorism and racism.
All day.
Colorism is an extension of racism, but they are two different things, and they both cause hurt, you know? So that's just what it is. When we all realize that it's okay to move forward for the past, but we can't move forward without properly acknowledging it and then canceling those behaviors that's keeping it going, moving forward.
We accept everybody.
Yeah, facts.
We accept everybody.
And give people sauce. Black people be dealing out sauce left and right.
We the only ethnic group. We come in all shades. Facts. We special. You know what I'm saying? No, we come in all shades, color, everything. So you know what I'm saying? We dope, man. I love black. I love black people, bro.
I couldn't imagine not being black. I'd be mad as hell, bro.
I'd be pissed as hell if I was fucking some other shit,
what
man.
What the fuck is this life?
But you know what? I'm one of those kind of people where I think just not only just being proud of being black, but at the same time, I like being an underdog. I like being counted out. I like being able to persevere. That's a part of my personality because I'm naturally in competition with myself, not others, but with myself, because I'm always striving to be better. So that type of mentality, I couldn't imagine being anything other than a minority, especially black, because who get counted out and always come out on top? I mean, it's just is
think about it, bro. That's where hip-hop came from. That's where all the dope talent
hip-hop was born in the trenches and fatherlessness and coming out of struggles.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Number one genre in the world now. Crazy.
We beating country.
Yes, we
I don't know. When I lived in Louisiana, it was like one hip hop station and like 6 country stations. I'm like, y'all, it ain't that much country in the world. On all 6 stations, y'all listening to the same songs, bro. You can't tell me it's that many.
Man, Garth Brooks, he'd go do a show and get 350. Hey, they love it, I swear.
Listen, you be turning every track. Looks like we made it. Turning every track. Like, wait a minute now. You still don't want. Wait, girl, you want about 5 stations now? Like, I need to hear something else, sprinkle something in there. I don't know.
That's funny.
Can I ask y'all a question though, real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
So, we was just talking about this. Do y'all feel like the older the founders of hip hop, should they get some type of retirement plan?
That's
a good one.
That's interesting.
That's a fucking good one. Yes.
We should get them some super flowers. You know what I'm saying? They need annual flowers.
It need to be a few more details ironed out. But yes, I believe that could be, because I remember either hearing about that or I was talking to somebody about that a while ago.
I got it from Nori.
I think that's where I must have heard it too, because I remember like, damn, that's a good ass point, because this is a job. You feel me? It's like when you're a rapper, you're just a rapper. If you stop doing it, you just stop doing it, whatever. But no, you should have some insurance and you know what I'm saying? All that shit should come with that.
I just feel like they making so much money, bro.
Yeah.
Why not put? And my thing, y'all giving M's away, all the, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta reach the criteria. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody probably was a rapper back then, but we talking about Cool Herk and them, Shan and
they literally founded a genre that impact culture for years and years to come. It's never going away. Even when you could think back in earlier days in hip hop and all the documentaries and even things from as young as our childhood, where they did not think hip hop would have a life past a few years, that this was going to be a fad, that it wasn't going to be cemented into culture to where their grandkids and great grandkids look like they came right out of a rap video. They would have never saw it coming.
Yeah, man, that's ill.
And I must say, I don't know. You may be one of the first people to ask us the question. I don't want to say you the first.
You know
I got to think. I don't want to say it till I go back and look, but you might have that title.
Soulja Boy vibes.
If you got that title, I am glad.
It do feel like he is the first person to ask us.
To ask us a direct question that was different from what we was talking about too. So look, if I go back and I figure that out, I'm gonna give you your flowers and shout you out like you interviewed us on the interview.
That was real. Because normally when people come on, we kind of just talk about what they got going on. Don't nobody ever ask us about us, like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's their interview, so we just gonna discuss what they doing and how da. But I feel and it's funny you said that though, because I kind of thought that, but I'm like, I don't know. I would have to go look at 50 videos trying to figure it out. Because I'm like, damn, he did. Let me ask y'all a question. But yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that's why we on here. You know what I'm saying? To give you your Detroit flowers and to tell people that you know what I'm saying. You could do anything you set your mind to. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where you come from, it's all about your mentality and your mind state. I was just reading The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort's new book. It's not new like that, but I was reading that, and he just was giving good ass advice. It's like your mindset. In order for you to do something, you gotta act like you that. You gotta act like you that. Fake it till you make it in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta act like you know everything. You gotta come off and study it. You know what I'm saying? In order for shit to come to fruition, like for real, like and. It's real deep in that book. It's real detailed. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It might not seem, but I lack confidence at times, bro. And that that's right real. There is what you need for real. Like that's some real shit, bro. Yeah, for sure. Like a fact. You gotta be whatever you do. You gotta act like you do that shit. You the best at that shit. Because it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to you when you doing it.
So I got a secret. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna put out there. Whenever I get a little stressed with being, even though I'm not new to entrepreneurship, I'm new to a location. So feeling, just new to this whole journey. Whenever I get my moments when I'm discouraged or I'm feeling like, all right, this is a lot and I got this to do and it's always something else to do, I get in the car and I play Boss by the Carters. Shout out to the Carters. And I play it over and over and remind myself that I am a boss. I am doing this not only for myself, but for others. And then one of my favorite quotes in that song is when Jay-Z is saying, here we say you broke if everybody is broke except for you. Like everybody around you need to be moving and eating. If you don't see that happening, you got to work harder so everybody that's close to you can be eating too and y'all building together. And I remind myself that I'm not doing this for just me.
Facts.
So shout out to the Carters for that inspiration.
Drop that shit. Do it.
For sure. Look, because bosses don't quit, employees do.
Period.
Remember that shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Snapping in there. I ain't got shit like that on y'all going crazy shit.
Hey, we want our people to win.
No, for sure, man. This is the people of Detroit, and we gonna represent the people of Detroit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna all black businesses that we come across. We try to most definitely promote, share as much as we can because we want everybody to win. I ain't gotta know you. You got a clothing line, I'm gonna share.
It's enough out here for everybody.
You got this, I'm sharing. You know what I'm saying? But as a black community, we do got to come together on a lot more things. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Arabs and everything they stick together.
Like okay, hold
on.
What I'm saying? I got a perfect example, perfect analogy here. When you go into a convenience store, I won't even say convenience store, a CVS, a Walmart, you go over to the toothpaste aisle. How many brands of toothpaste over there?
Shit. Plenty.
Right now, it's about 4 or 5 I can see for real.
Okay. When you go over and see the shampoos, how many over there? Gang of 'em, right? When you go to the black care sections, how many products over there? So my thing is, if you can go in the store and you can see that it's 10 different types of toothpaste, it's 85 different types of shampoos. It ain't gotta be just one Detroit clothing line.
That's a fact.
It ain't gotta be just one Detroit podcast. Right. It ain't gotta be just one skincare company. Shout out Natural Nation, all right? It ain't gotta be just one shoe company. If all of these other brands that are non-black or non-minority or non-woman-owned businesses and they're doing their thing, why can't we all move together? You ain't got to give nobody your recipe or your sauce, but there's nothing wrong with knowledge sharing to help the next person grow. So we all can come in and feel more products on them shelves. There's no way when you go into a store, just that little tiny area is occupied by us when it's 85 different shampoos. We need 85 shampoos too, all created by people of color. So we got to come together and build together and grow together. You feel me?
Yes. And I'm gonna ask you a question because I know we're gonna be, wrapping up pretty soon. Now, what does the name Frank B. Coakley mean to you?
One of the founders, bro. The frat. Like I said, it's 12 founders for the frat, and like I said, just a time where everything is somewhat. Not dissing the other frats, but kind of somewhat the same. You know what I'm saying? They was non-traditional college students like me. You know what I'm saying? When I left high school, I went straight to Ford. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me a non-traditional student because I'm not 17 or 18. I went when I was like 20. So it was like they were like that. So they had kids, they had families and stuff like that. And at the time when Martin Luther King just got assassinated, they felt like, and this in Baltimore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen The Wire and all that. Y'all know what Baltimore like, and it's really that for real. So for them to just say, you know what, we go do this, we go start this, let's make this happen, let's do these community service, let's make sure our people eat, let's make sure our kids is going to school, they got lunches and all this type of stuff. That's big to me. You know what I'm saying? When cops is beating us, killing us, you know what I'm saying, burning stuff down. You talking about black businesses, they ain't want us to have that.
Not at all.
Every time we did something, they burned it up.
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street was crazy, bro. And like I said, just that timing, that's just real. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the founders, bro, because they changed. They started something and they ran with it. So.
Okay. Well, that's real, man. As far as, you and your endeavors, do you got anything coming up that you want the people to know about or any special events? Or I know you was telling me in July that, well, that's the Michigan Made. Yeah.
We working on it, man, because like I said, I've been tired, bro. I was just telling Crack, like, bro, I am
Man, listen, them folks born in the 80s, it be hitting different bedtimes changing.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, like, I feel like my wife sacrificed so much, bro. I wanted to really let her do her with this salon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, shout out to the husband in here looking
out
for
the salon. Where is that? The name?
Beauty Bar. It's on 9 Mile and Greenfield.
9 Mile Greenfield. Okay, it sounds like Oak Park type.
Oak Park area for sure.
Okay, cool.
Neighbor, Oak Park right next to Detroit. Ain't no excuse. Hop, skip, jump on over there.
But yeah, Michigan Made, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And like a Mad 90s, the main focus for me, bro. Like. I really need people to tap in from photo shoots. We doing videos. We doing all type of this documentary gonna be different from some like the usual.
Okay.
Like you might have a random ass skit. You like Fresh Prince, you go do a Fresh Prince skit in this bit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just out of nowhere.
Like that's up his alley too.
Hey.
As long as I can be your Lisa.
Talking about Slum Village. You know what I'm saying? We doing all that. Like what we do, Crack. I took a Biggie pic. I had a Cool G.
I do remember. I seen that. Yeah, that was dope.
Biggie, probably one of my favorite rappers in the 90s.
You recreated the shit out that Biggie pic actually when I seen that shit. I was like, damn.
And I ain't fat, black, or ugly, and I made it happen. So, hey, shout out to Big.
However,
just stuff like that, man. Like just bringing back the look of everything. Carl Kanai actually commented on one of the pics.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's
Carl
dope.
Kanai joined on. Shout out to Snipes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Super dope.
So just bringing all that back, bro. Bringing it to life, making it look hip, but still got buffs on, still got Cardis on.
Oh, yeah.
Still making it Detroit.
Still making it a Detroit look in the 90s, bro.
313, what's the word?
Man.
You hear me?
Love the city, man.
For sure. But, man, we greatly appreciate you stopping through.
Y'all,
you know what I'm saying? I think we chopped it up pretty well. You dropped some gems in here, and you told people about what you do, how you move, and your shit coming up. And I feel you got a lot of leadership energy in you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that,
and
bro.
I want to most definitely see you prosper the way you need to. You know, we always gonna be here. You stamp now. You know what I'm saying? You are officially a podcast people, the people of Detroit member. You feel me? Like
that,
everybody that come on here becomes a member, and after that, you know, we lock in. Find something,
you know, man. Once we get set up, man, y'all come on our show and talk some shit, man.
You know it.
Current events, man.
You know it.
We all about the current events, talking about everything. So I appreciate y'all on the hood because it's been since like 05, 06.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, we ain't gonna talk about our graduation. We had probably the most lit graduation of any class
the
ever.
She said it's lit. That shit was crazy.
Listen, right after I got off stage, I'm dropping this powerful, prolific speech. It went down. Shout out to those families. Y'all know who y'all are. I still got love for both sides. You know? But it was definitely a lituation, and y'all stamp history, baby.
For sure. But y'all already know what it is. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Sir LA.
It's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And we in here rocking with Myles Caffee, a.k.a. Mad Myles. Shout out the Forecast Podcast, you feel me? And we'll be back at it like a crack addict. Y'all already know what it is. West Side.
Yeah.
Hey,
people of Detroit.
Hey.
You know it. Yo. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And y'all in here rocking with the pod, a.k.a. the people of Detroit. And today, we just wanted to drop some jewels on y'all, you know, about our ventures and what's going on. As y'all know, the podcast, The People of Detroit, is sponsored by Shyware LLC and also Natural Nation LLC. But as far as Shyware, that's on hold for right now, but it is coming very soon. Shout out my daughter, Shyla, dedicated to her. But today we talking about Natural Nation. And as far as Natural Nation, we got a lot to offer. You know, we got a whole location. You know, we got a lot of natural hygiene products. And it's very good for the skin, very good for the body. And right here next to me, we got the CEO herself, Miss Dahlia. And I'm going to let her go into detail and tell y'all about the business.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to deliver those smell good goodies that you love. We have a variety of soaps, body butters, scrubs. We even make beard bombs for men. You know, he be twinkling and glistening.
You know it.
And we have relaxing bath teas. Now, you can come see us 7 days a week at 12 Oaks Mall in Novi. We're located right near the Cheesecake Factory, so you can get that good grub and get some self-care at the same time.
Yes.
Outside of that, we're still processing online orders. Just make sure you hit the website at www.therealnaturalnation.com. And you can follow us on IG or Facebook. We love to see those reviews because y'all opinions on the products is what keep us going and delivering quality.
Yes. And of course, we hope to see as many of y'all as soon as possible. Like Dahlia said, we located at 12 Oaks, right by the Cheesecake Factory on the first floor. Come take a peek at what we got, because I'm quite sure you'll be intrigued and you'll be leaving with something. Because, you know, as far as this been going, this like 5th year strong, you know, and I feel we bigger than ever and we still got a lot more stuff to do. But at the end of it, we gonna get to the bag and we gonna be a boss in our own state, you know what I'm saying, and do what we gotta do.
Okay.
But with that being said, shout out everybody who has been associated with the People of Detroit podcast. You know, all of our guests from this point that has been on there, that has been on here, from Chef Tony, KDZ, we had Tamashi on, you know, Marcel Stewart. You know, shout out Tommy B, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, bro. You know, I'm always hold you down. And, go check out our videos. We got a lot of different videos dealing with a lot of different sectors of Detroit, and it's helpful to y'all. So it might be people out there that need motivation. Come take a look at our videos, and I promise you will get that motivation, because the people we speak with, they're only a phone call away. Some of them a DM away. And if you need any assistance with anything from a life coach, getting your business in line, just anything of that nature, watch our episodes, see who we have on, because it's all people that's of importance of Detroit that helps that community. So again, in the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. Sir LA.
It's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And thank y'all for rocking with the pod this long. We've been holding it down. It's our 4th month strong. But we appreciate it. You already know what it is. The people of Detroit.
There she is. Look at Miss Natural Nation with her whole yes. Ew, 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 ew. Yes, go Miss Teaching. Okay, go Teaching.
We here, we live, baby. Natural Nation. Grand opening. Look at Boss Lady. And guess what? I'm about to make a purchase. First customer, okay? That's how you show support. Hey, look at that. I'm so proud. Everybody come down. 12 Oaks. Natural Nation. I'm about to make my purchase. It's real like that. Look at my nice bag. My nice bag with my merchandise. Come get your clean, sexy products real quick. Y'all see it. Mimi's wave to the people. Natural Nation, hey. 12 Oaks Mall, you guys, come show support. We live now, we down, it's over, it's on and popping. This setup is like really cute. Ooh, I want to do a card. Charge it. Charge it. See y'all making my first purchase. Hey, look at that. I'm getting on my wallet. Wow. All right, guys, come and shop, support. Hey.
Sunday, just like the prodigal son. You guys, I'm about to get in the shower, get ready for church, and today I just want to share with you all what soap I'm using from Natural Nation. It is the mango soap.